discussing quadratic inequality now. So let's start with question number 1. I just need to mute for a second. Okay, so x squared greater than 9. First thing we do is get rid of the inequality symbol and treat it like a simple inequality. So x squared equals 9, and then x equals square root of 9. So x equals plus minus 3. So these are the critical values. This would get you half of the marks of the question. If it's a 3-mark question, at least you'll get 1 mark. I think this would get you 1 mark. Yes. Okay. Now we have to write inequality symbols with our answer. It really helps if you quickly sketch the graph of x squared equals 9. We have the roots with us. The roots are 3 and minus 3. So that means the graph will cut the x-axis at 3 and minus 3, and it's going to be a U-shaped graph because x square's coefficient is positive. It's going to be like this. Sure. Now it says that x square is, acha maine galti ki hai, by the way, I should have started like this. X square minus 9 is greater than 0. ऐसे start करना चाहिए था. But anyway, that would still result in the same answer. So let's assume we started from there. Now it says greater than 0. Where is this graph greater than 0? Our graph is greater than 0 or above the x-axis.
On the right side.
And here. दोनों तरफ है. Right से भी greater than 0 है after 3. और left से भी greater than 0 है before minus 3. So our final answer would be x is.
I don't understand the left wala part.
देखो यहाँ पे भी तो ये जो ग्राफ है ये यूं जा रहा है ना, इस डायरेक्शन में यूं ऊपर जाता. So यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक it's positive.
Right.
The graph is bigger than 0. 0 is actually the x-axis. So minus 3 के left पे the graph is bigger than 0. और 3 के right पे the graph is bigger than 0. All right. So our final answers would be, where is the graph greater than 0? The graph is greater than 0 when x is greater than 3 or when x is less than minus 3. The graph is bigger than 0 here and the graph is bigger than 0 here. So answer is x is greater than 3 and x is less than minus 3. If in case the question was x square is less than 9, then we would have moved 9 to the left hand side and our inequality would be x square minus 9 is less than 0. The roots would still be the same, plus 3 and minus 3, but now it says where is the graph less than 0. So the graph is less than 0 here between 3 and minus 3. So your final answer would have been x is smaller than 0 between 3 and minus 3. So when it's greater than 0, you get 2 sets of answer. And when it's less than 0, you get 1 set of answer between minus 3 and 3.
All right.
Okay, that is question number 1. Okay, now let's do question number 2. Can I clear the board?
Yes, miss, you can.
Question number 2 is x bracket x minus 2 less than 3. Let's bring everything to the same side. Open the bracket simultaneously. X square minus 2x minus 3 less than 0. Now let's treat it as an equality. X square minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. I'm going to factorize this. So x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3 equals to 0. X is common, x minus 3 plus 1 is common, x minus 3. And then in one bracket we have x plus 1. In the other bracket we have x minus 3 equals 0. Our first root is x equals minus 1 and our second root is x equals 3.
All right.
Once you have the roots, you plot them.
Yes.
Minus 1 here and 3 here. It's going to be a U-shaped graph. And since it's plus 1x squared, the coefficient of x squared is positive, so it's going to be U-shaped graph like this.
Yes. Smiley face.
Yes, smiley face. Sorry. Now the inequality is less than 0. So where is the graph less than 0? Less than 0 means less than below the x-axis. So here's the graph negative below the x-axis, less than 0. So our final answer would be, can you tell me the answer, and the idea है?
This we would write x in the miss. I don't know.
X is between 3 and minus 1 now. Because this is the region. Here
Yes.
x is between 3 and minus 3.
हमेशा अगर बाय पर रीजन होता
तो फिर आप बताओ, अगर होता greater than 0, तो फिर इस रीजन की बात करते हैं. यहाँ x की वैल्यू 3 से बढ़ रही है. So your first answer would have been x is greater than 3. और ये लेफ्ट साइड पे जाता, तो यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू -1 से छोटी हो रही है. So x is less than -1. ठीक है, if the inequality sign was greater than 0.
ठीक है.
Question 3. Can I clear this, Ryan?
जी मिस you can.
Okay. X squared plus 5x minus 6 is less than 0. Let's quickly factorize this. If first treat it as an equality, when you have 0 and on one side, you can treat it as an equality. I'm going to directly use my calculator to factorize this. A is 1, B is 5. Oops. So yeah, A1, B5, C minus 6. My answers are coming out to be x equals 1 and x equals -6. I'm going to take this one step back. X1 goes to the left, becomes -1, and -6 to the left becomes +6 equals 0. Okay. Now sketch it to help you solve the inequality. Let's say -6 is here and 1 is here. It's going to be a U-shaped graph, that U or maybe upside down U, which passes through -6 and 1. In this case, it's going to be a U-shaped graph because the coefficient of x squared is 1x squared is the positive value. It's going to be a U-shaped graph like this. Now the inequality is less.
आपकी आवाज एकदम से बहुत हल्की हो गई है.
अच्छा, hold on. I'm going to change the router. Okay. Is it better now?
Yes miss.
Okay. अच्छा, तो हमने क्या किया, इसको सॉल्व कर लिया. इसको पहले इक्वेशन की तरह लिख लिया, फिर इसको सॉल्व कर लिया. वी गॉट 1 and -6 as our answers, and we've plotted the sketch of the quadratic equation. Now the inequality is less than 0. So what part of this curve do I shade, Ryan?
Miss, if it's less than 0, then you shade the part between 1 and -6.
Yes. And what should be the final
Same as
answer?
before. Miss, it should be x is greater than -6, less than 1.
Yes, exactly. Very good. And what if the question was greater than 0? Then you would have
Is an
shaded
x.
this part
Yes,
and this
miss.
part. What would have been our final answer?
Miss, x would have been less than 1 and greater than -6.
नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे देखो वैल्यूज बढ़ नहीं रही उसकी, इस
Sorry,
तरफ जा
sorry,
रहा है
miss.
ना ग्राफ, यहाँ जा
Greater
रहा है.
than 1 and less than -6.
Yes, x is becoming greater than 1, and at this side, when it's going towards the left, it's becoming smaller than -6. Okay. Sorry. Let me know when I can clear this.
So you can clear it out.
Okay. Okay, let's skip a few parts now. And let's do part 7. We have 1 minus x square greater than equals to 17 minus 2x. Oops, there's square outside of the bracket. Question 7. Okay, let's expand this. I'm going to use the algebraic identity a square minus 2ab plus b square. You can write both the brackets twice, and expand it using the longer method. It's up to you. I'm going to do it directly. 1 minus 2x plus x square greater than equals to 17 minus 2x. So we have x square minus 2x plus 1 plus 2x minus 17 greater than equals to 0. So we have x square plus minus 16 greater than equals to 0. Now we have 0 at the left hand side or the right hand side. Now we can treat it as an equality for a while.
Yes, miss.
And 16 goes to the other side, then we take its square root. So we get plus minus 4. I'm going to sketch this. One root is 4, the other root is minus 4. Now let's take a look at the coefficient of x square. It's positive. It's positive x square minus 16 here. So I'm going to make a U-shaped graph. The inequality sign is greater than equals to 0. So that means we're talking about this region and
Yes,
this
miss.
region where the graph is above the x-axis. Now, can you tell me the final answers?
Miss, the final answer would be x is greater than plus minus 4 and less than under root 16.
नहीं नहीं, यहाँ से देखो ना, ग्राफ से देखो. When the graph is becoming bigger than 0, that is above the x-axis, तो x की values कहाँ जा रही हैं? यहाँ पे graph is becoming bigger than, एक second, let me just show it to you. Where is the graph bigger than 0? It's bigger than 0 here.
Yes, miss.
So what is happening to the values of x here?
They're increasing.
हाँ, so x is becoming bigger than what?
4.
Yes, so one of your answer is x is greater than 4. And also the graph is greater than 0 here.
But it's decreasing.
Yes. Here the values of x are becoming smaller because we're going towards the left.
Yes, miss.
X
Hence,
is
x is
less than minus 4. Yes, these are our two sets of x. Okay.
than.
Now, I guess let's do the last one. Question 10. Can I clear this?
Yes, miss.
Okay. X plus 2 whole square less than x 4 minus x plus 40. Okay, so we have a square plus 2ab plus b square. X plus 2 whole square expanded becomes x plus 4x plus 4. If you're unsure, you're going to do it like this. X times x is x squared. X times 2x is plus 2x plus 2x plus 4, which gives the same answer, x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay. Less than 4x minus x squared plus 40. So now I'm going to take the negative term to the other side so that we have plus x squared in the end. So 2x squared, and then 4x and 4x can cancel each other. And then we have 4 minus 40, which is minus 36, and then less than 0. So this is x squared minus, what is this, 18? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is less than 0. Now, since we have 0 at one side, we can treat it as an equality. X squared minus 18 equals to 0. So x equals plus minus square root of 18. Let's sketch. One of the solution is square root of 18. The other solution is minus square root of 18. U-shaped graph because we have positive x square. And the inequality is less than 0. So what part of the graph should I shade?
Yes, if it's less than 0, then you should shade the part below.
Yes, below the x-axis, this part of the graph. Now, what
Yes.
are the values of x in this region?
Yes, x is less than positive under root 18, and it is
Yeah.
greater than negative under root 18.
Yes, you write this collectively. X is between square root of 18 and minus square root of 18, like this. X is greater than minus square root of 18. X is less than positive square root of 18. And the last thing I'm going to ask you is that what if the inequality was greater than 0? Then what would have been our final answer?
Yes, then our final answer would have been x is greater than under root 18, and it is,
Yes.
sorry, and it's less than negative 18.
Yes,
Negative
and
under
x is less than negative under root 18. Very good. This region where the value of x is becoming greater than under root 18, and this region where the values of x is value of x is less than minus under root 18. Okay, right. I hope you got the hang of the topic now.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Chalo. When you're done copying this, that's all for today. Right, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Allah Hafiz, take care.
Allah.